Okay, this is the Singer 99K, and it is a gorgeous Scottish machine that has so many wonderful features to it. First and foremost, if you saw our last listing with a Singer 201-2, as I refer to it, the Rolls Royce of Singers, it's just a powerhouse machine, very big in profile, etc. That 201-2 has a 0.8 amp motor. This Singer 99K has exactly the same size motor. So you can imagine in a framework like this, to have the same power as a 201-2, it is ready to do heavy duty. Also, the neat thing about this 99K is it is 3 inches shorter than the Singer Featherweight. Let me show you what I mean. We go to the end of the machine here. If you can see the outermost point of my thumb on the left side there, that's how far a Singer Featherweight would extend in overall length. So you have a Singer 99K that is 3 inches shorter in overall length than the Featherweight, and yet has 2 times the power of the Singer Featherweight 221. The Singer Featherweight comes with a standard 0.4 amp motor. This 99K comes standard with a 0.8 amp motor. And the way we service these machines, you get every fraction of that 0.8 amp power. Okay, let's go ahead and start on the bottom right-hand side of this machine. And the first thing I'm going to show you is winding a bobbin, which is so easy. Coming off the top with that spool pin, you're going to come through this single track right here. Coming up the right side of the machine, you come up to this bobbin winding wheel. You place your bobbin here, simply engage it, and then as that bobbin fills, it will automatically disengage. If you drop straight down, this is obviously our stitch length control here. And because it was made in Scotland, you've got the benefit of either measuring that stitch length in inches on the left or using metric measurement on the right. There are a number of patterns out there that you can get that are in metric, so it really is a good benefit to have the choice of either or depending on what your project outcome is. Also, if you move this control all the way up, you can easily sew in reverse. It also has a wonderful lock feature too. Once you set that stitch length, you simply turn this in and then it locks that stitch length into place. Let me show you an example of the stitch variation that this amazing 99K can generate through this gorgeous applique. You can see in the center portions near where it says Joy to the World, you've got these quilting portions here. And you can see the quilting effect, but you really can't see the stitches, and that's because we're really close to that 30 stitches per inch. It almost masks the stitching because they're so tiny. But as you move to the outer edges of this, the framing of the applique in that, you can see that we have gotten pretty close to that 6 to 7 stitches per inch. So depending on what your goal is, you can have that wide scope of stitch length variation at your disposal. And the final product, using strictly a straight stitch machine, but an extremely high quality straight stitch machine, is just a gorgeous representation of the beautiful project outcomes that this machine can generate for you. As with all of our machines, we want you to have fun with them. And so we always provide an owner's manual so that you can optimize the use of the machine. Even though this 99K is just a breeze to use, it's so easy. But if you run into any questions or want to just clarify the use of the machine, it's got all the content in this manual, and we also had it professionally bound as well, so those pages are nice and secure. But it also will allow you to maintain this machine. Now when you first get it, don't even concern yourself with that, because we spend on average 6 hours servicing every single one of our machines that we list on eBay. We go inside and out of the machine, we go from the top to the bottom, and when that machine lands on your doorstep, it is ready to go to work and you can just have fun with it. But as that routine maintenance does come due, this instruction manual will guide you to the very simple steps of keeping that 99K running as well as it did when you first got it from us. Okay, if you follow me towards the top of the machine, you can see we've got a spool pin right here. And while this machine is designed to be a single thread fed type machine, there's a lot of technology advancements out there with over-under style needles and also oversized eyes on the needles as well, where you really do have the ability with just a little bit of adaptation to do a dual needle style sewing, even with a machine like this that traditionally was designed for a single thread feed. Another nice feature of this 99K, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to represent it real well or very easily, but hopefully the camera can at least get a glimmer of it, has a wonderful cone style lighting system on it. The huge advantage of a cone style lighting system is it really does direct that light very nicely, not only on the needle area, but also on the bed area as well. So the lighting on this machine, without even having to apply any auxiliary type lighting, we were really impressed by it. It's just a lot of fun to sew with because you can see what's happening with that project and also what's happening on the bed as you're working with the different materials. Okay, following away from this spool pin here, you can see that threading this machine is very simple. We go over to this single thread guide, drop down through the tension control area, up to the arm, and then we come all the way back down to the presser foot area. And look at the amount of clearance that we have underneath that presser foot. It's huge. It's amazing for such a petite machine. It can sew with the big boys when it comes to fitting multiple layers of material underneath that presser foot. It also has a wonderful convenience in that it has a drop-in bobbin right here, so that if you're looking to change out thread colors, if you're concerned about your thread running low and you're working on a project, it takes a matter of seconds to change out that thread and get back to your project. It also has a little push control right here, so you can pop that bobbin up easily and make the process even quicker. If this isn't enough, the fact that this is a machine that is 3 inches more compact in overall length than a Singer Featherweight, it's 2 times more powerful than a Singer Featherweight and has the same amount of power as a Singer 201-2 that we just sold prior to this model, then we want to give you even more incentive and more value with this listing. And we're going to do that through a unique gift, I think. It is, these are genuine silver. I'm going to try to read the name of them. It is made by Gottinger, and I'm going to try to rotate it a little bit so the camera can see them. Obviously a salt and pepper shaker, and you'll have these prior to Christmas arriving if you want to use them on your table. I'll try to rotate them a number of different ways because they do kind of glimmer and that. But again, these are real silver. They're silver, and then the top of this one here on the left actually has gold plating on it. So just a wonderful piece to complement and accent your Christmas table when you have friends or family come over. And again, we will guarantee you'll have this machine and this wonderful bonus in time for Christmas. Make sure you check out our other videos as well, where we're going to demonstrate what it means when you have a compact machine like this that has all that power to drive it home.